Alright, here we go with the second match with the Mono Blue Extra Turns deck. This hand looks pretty good. Giga Drowse, double C's. I would have obviously preferred to have been on the play, but... And a Time Warp. Not bad. Let's see what our opponent's on. Oh, this has got to be a terrible matchup for this deck. This has to be my worst matchup. I've not played it yet, so we'll see how this goes. He mulliganed, so that's something, I guess. Curse Catcher's pretty good against me, though. I have double Spreading Seas against double Island. No Lord, though. Maybe his hand's bad. Oh, okay, double Curse Catcher. He doesn't know how good those are. I want to draw a card here. Yeah, man. Spreading Seas your island. How about that? Great. Another Spreading Seas. Next Spreading Seas probably going to my own Radiant Fountain. I don't know how we beat double Curse Catcher. Well, we need a lot of. We just need to buy it. We need a lot of to be given a lot of turns. So we'll see how that goes. Oh, there we go. Here's the target. Exactly what I wanted to draw it. That's unfortunate, because if we had drawn it next turn and miracled it, I would have felt better. This is the slowest clock Merfolk has ever presented, but it's really good. I probably should just put this one on this. I didn't think about the play at first. It's not come up before. The Force Spreading Seas, come on. Oh, makes sense. Well, the Giga Drowse will buy us a turn at some point in this game. I guess if we just keep playing lands, maybe we'll string something together. Okay, it begins. The clock has sped up. Oh, man. I mean, this is unfortunate. Obviously, our opponent Mulligan didn't have a great draw, but we would have miracled either of these. I think we would have won. Guess I want the Slight. Maybe he'll counter this. Well, we'll take one more hit, then Giga Drowse him and hope we can do something. It's a dictate. It's a start. Double Curse Catchers might get us, though. Alright, we'll take this hit, then Giga Drowse him on the next turn and hope... Obviously. That's probably okay, though. Doesn't have a lore, that's what matters here. Wonder what he's sitting on. Just counter spells? Ooh. We have 6. We can pay for the Curse Catchers. Or I can Giga Drowse 1, 2, 3 things. and cast Dictate. And then try to go off with enough mana. Or we have a Time Warp and it... So Giga Draus puts us at 4. There's a lot of options here. A lot of choices. So the things I'm looking at are, I can Giga Draus him this turn. And play Dictate. Or I can Giga Draus everything he has, and then we can start trying to chain together turns without a Dictate in play. But given that we don't have lands, that doesn't seem great. So I think the play is going to be to Giga Draus 1, 2, 3 things, and then play the Dictate in the end step. And hope we can go from there. I think that we can beat Spell Pierce in hand even. Well, we can at least continue to play because we have Cryptic for the turn after that. So I'm going to do these 3. He didn't activate Mutavault, but he can after I do this. This isn't even lethal, though. He probably has like a Vapor Snag or something in hand. I mean, what if I just take 6? If we take 6 and go to 1, it means that we lose to Vapor Snag later. But that shouldn't be an issue. Because by the time we make that, we can play with Counterspell back up. I think I let him attack for 6. I mean, he was trying to play around Cryptic, I guess, but you have to present lethal. I'm not sure. I don't know if we're gonna win this game. We have to hit a we have to resolve Dictate, and then we have to hit a land, and he has to not have Spell Pierce. He's not even adding mana. No, he added 1 mana, okay. And we're probably getting Spell Pierced here. And then we'll see what happens. This matchup seems miserable. Well, that's something. Yeah, well, we have to hit a land. Oh god, that wasn't it. Okay, well, we have 6 land, and if we try to go off, we're dead to spell. We're dead to the Curse Catchers. I have 4 in my graveyard, so this costs way too much. So the only play available to us is to Cryptic him next turn and hope that it works. There's no reason not to do it in his upkeep. We have to tap and bounce. Because we have 6 mana, it's enough to pay for both Curse Catchers, but if he has Spell Pierce, we die. But I think he would have Spell Pierced this. But not hitting a land drop there is pretty devastating. Okay, doesn't matter, right? Oh, Vapor Snag and my spell fizzles. Good play, buddy. Very nicely played. My Cryptic Command fizzled because it did not have a legal target. However, that was the only play available to me, so I can't play around that. Okay, I don't know how we're supposed to play against Merfolk. It seems terrible for us. Yeah, double Curse Catcher won in that game. It's the only thing that, if we had hit a land, we would have been forced to go for it, and he sure didn't look like he had a counter spell, so I think we would have got there. I think we could have saved 1 mana ahead. Assuming we hit a land in every 2 draws there over the next 2 turns at least. I think we stay a land ahead of the Curse Catchers the whole way through. Alright, well, we don't need the Spreading Seas. I guess I can keep 2. I'd rather... Boomerang doesn't even seem good. I guess Whiplash Trap? This plays around the Aether Vial a little bit. I don't think Sun Droplet is where we want to be because it just doesn't. I know we need dispels. I'll try a Whiplash Trap, I guess. This matchup seems like the worst possible matchup. It has the same clock as, I mean, you have to survive until the same turn as you do against the Burn in the aggro decks, which is turn 5, but you have to do it while fighting through Counter Magic and Curse Catcher, which won in the game. Alright, so we're going to play first and hope that this one goes a little better. I've seen worse. Okay, so start with the Serum Visions. I also think if we had hit, I think it... Man. Unfortunate. I don't think that I want the Temporal Trespass. This is one of the matchups that seems very swingy as to whether or not you get a Temporal Mastery. For instance, if Temporal Mastery is not the top card of our deck there, it's in the top 2, and we get to not, we get to scry it so that we draw it on our 3rd turn. You know, that makes a big difference. Oh, 1 drop. Okay. I want to spell. I expect he has like Swan Songs and stuff. I did win a game the other day where my opponent wasn't a Merfolk player, but he Swan Songed me twice, and I never sort of comboed it, but I did just kill him with 2 birds and like a single extra turn I managed to resolve. Alright, Silver Gear away, friend. Oh, I get a Cryptic Hymn this turn. Maybe that'll do something. Yep. I think it's probably more important to actually Serum Visions here, because I feel like we're gonna need to. We need to set. Okay, that's not the worst. I don't want that. I'm probably going to need that at some point. I mean, it's actually kind of risky doing this because it gives him to just go off if he has a bunch of lords in hand with the Mirror Regery, but we'll see. I mean, it gives him access to more blue mana, which is pretty relevant, having played a bunch of Merfolk myself, obviously. I don't hate our position, though. It depends how explosive his turn is here. And whether or not he sets up lethal on the next turn. That's really what matters. This is where... Oh, this is it? I'm fine with this. This is where you could see Whiplash Trap being pretty good. We would bounce the Regery plus the Master of Waves here. And maybe Whiplash Trap is just a card that we want. I like what it does in the sideboard. Alright, so 6, 9, 11, 14. So I think I'm actually going to burn a Time Warp here. Just for the Explore, because I want this land in play so I can have Dispel plus Cryptic up. Or Cryptic plus Dictate. Alright, so this... Oh, I didn't because I played the Fountain instead, huh? Well, we don't have Dictate plus Cryptic, but we have Cryptic plus Dispel to ensure that we don't die. And then we can attempt to go for it. I mean, I thought we needed the 17. I thought... I didn't do math there. It may have actually been correct. We needed the life more than the... Or we needed the blue mana more than the life, because that 2 life, he didn't have lethal because he had 5, 8... He had 14, so 15 is the same as 17 because the Lord will kill us. But this is not lethal he's presenting right now. This is 6, 9, 11, 14. Okay. Okay, we might be able to do something here. I'd really... Oh, we did it. Alright, so we got 3 draws here. And now we have Dispel to protect our Temporal Mastery. We're nearly in the clear. Unless he's just somehow... Yeah, I think we're in the clear. You can see where, you know, we may dagger ourselves, so we got to find the part the water veil, so that's why you just end up crypticing your own stuff back. There's a repeal on the bottom of my library, though, I know that. Alright, this may be the game where we put this stacking turns thing to the test on Magic Online. I do that so that if we draw It's the most mana efficient if we draw like a wink, part the water veil here, so. Wow, or if we just don't draw another extra turn. Alright. So I have 8, 10. So I could Cryptic and then cast that still. A Cryptic to bounce one of my own effects for later. How many Cryptics are left in our deck? We still have 3 Cryptics left in our deck. I don't need to do that then. Well, I can Cryptic draw to casting now, which continues to be the most mana efficient. The downside is the possibility of dying to this. I'm gonna go for it. I don't think I want to buy it back. We should still have a turn stacked up, so... Well, we have 9, 11. Oh, so even if I sacrifice 3, I can still awaken it. Yeah, we're good to buy this back. Okay, I think we still have an extra turn, so... Oh, a miracle. Part the water veil? Part the water veil? There we go. Can't awaken it though, so it's unfortunate, but... Alright, we shouldn't need anything else now. Don't need to buy it back, so we need to awaken this. Man, okay. So I don't want to lose the Vapor Snag, actually. So I think I'm actually gonna awaken this one or something, you know? Because I need to resolve this, but I don't want it to get Vapor Snagged. Alright, so this is where I'm concerned about these now. Okay, I impart the water veil on it again. I need Cryptic actually to bounce my own stuff at this point. So I don't think that there's an advantage to double awakening. It kills him just the same. Well, it still kills him because we have 5 turns. We're drawing 3 turns, so we have 5 turns. It'll kill him in less than 5 turns, so I can hold up double Dispel. I believe we still have an extra turn stacked up, so... Yes, again, we're not gonna quite find out if we needed it, but... Oh wow, he does have it. Oh. That's... Oh god. Oh god, we can't win. We really kept this in? And I didn't draw a cryptic somehow? Huh. Well then. We're dead. Yeah, this isn't a problem if we... So the bottom of our deck is 3 cryptics, right? Yeah, we have 3 cryptic commands. I guess I should have awakened it on a different land. I didn't think about Harbinger, but I also didn't think that we... Maybe I was supposed to Giga Drowsum last turn with my 3 mana, but I was trying to play around Vapor Snag. Well, and we didn't... I don't think we had the ability to Giga Drowse before we made a guy. Yeah, we didn't have the ability to Giga Drowse this lands down before we made a guy, and I was trying to play around Vapor Snag. And Giga Drowsing once we have the guy doesn't matter anyway, so... Well, it does if we don't attack with it, I guess. Alright, he got us.